Hello, this is Adam of Success in Fundraising, and we're checking in a whole new area as of the last season or so, this year, so the end of spring. There's some rearranging at the freezer, and you saw the last video, or one of the last videos I did kind of how the freezer space shifted around a little bit. And I mentioned the sorting area used to be on some benches on the edge of an area where all the other people were, but now we're in this room here. And my favorite thing about it right now is that two of our sorting fellows are here. So we have Matthew, my oldest son, and you've seen him in videos for since I've been doing videos. And this is Isaac. And so Matthew and Isaac are busy sorting. Rich is in the freezer. He's pulling carts. So the way our process works when we do pre-sorting is in the freezer we pull batches of orders. If an order is like 1,000 units, you might get 4 batches. We set it about 300 units per batch. So that gets loaded on the cart by flavor. The 8 main flavors that we have are represented there. If you look behind Matthew, there's a few of the online order stuff: cherry, bavarian, cream cheese, cinnamon rolls, gluten-free, which where you'll see coffee as well. So we pull the batch, we double check the count, and then we have the screen you see up to the left. And what that does is it represents the 8 main flavors on the left and the 8 online flavors on the right. And so each seller has a screen just like that. And that's what Matthew uses to pull each and every order. And so after we go through that, it comes down here and Isaac will close the box. And then he has these cool labels that we put on. And so we box them, label them, and stack them. And because this is going to be put on a truck and go into Idaho, we have to make nice, good pallet-sized stacks. We're going to wrap them up well, and they're going to get loaded on Saturday to leave Monday to go deliver out in Idaho next week. We just sent a semi-load, roughly 17 pallets, full, partial to full pallets, to Spokane, to the cold storage we partner with in Airway Heights, west of Spokane, for Nicole to deliver out next week and a few days into the week after that. So all of the orders for Washington and Oregon, Northern Oregon, were sorted Monday and Tuesday by you guys. And you're just thinking about that because it was a lot. They were big days, and these guys do a great job. But those are all sorted Monday, Tuesday. They left on a truck today. They'll get there tomorrow. And Nicole will arrive and begin delivering on Monday. So that's all out of here. So we're excited because now we can focus on Idaho. And when we focus on Idaho, we also focus on another driver's going to go around Montana. But then all the, we call local ones, which are just a day's within a drive, just there and back in a day, excuse me. But, so that's really high level of what our sorting process is, but it was quite a few years ago we decided that pre-sorting was the way to go. We find our groups really like to have it pre-sorted. We hear a lot of appreciation when we arrive, and every box has a name on it, and it says how many boxes that name gets, and all of that. But I was thinking back, because Matthew's been sorting for a lot of years. I said he's 18, and probably minus at least 8. Probably even when we got here 12 years ago, you did some kind of help.
I've been here since 12 years ago.
Like I said, every other, you'll see pictures and videos, and we can do a time lapse someday. But you were around this tall before, but now it feels like I must have shrunk. But Matthew, what is your favorite part about, or what is the biggest change you noticed when we started working in here versus where we were working for sorting?
Ooh, biggest change. I don't know. It's made it a lot easier, I feel like. Just having our own space and people not, just running into other pallets of different products of different companies. Top thing is having more space. More space is helpful.
Space is definitely helpful. Definitely. Because, we don't have to pick up and take down all our stuff. That's what we used to do. We used to carry most of it with us. We'd leave it in the freezer, and we'd set up, and then we'd have to tear it all down at the end of the day. Mm-hmm. And we have our own space. We have 24/7 access. We do all our work during the day, but we were just thinking back, and Isaac, you'll appreciate this story. We used to, when my dad, Frank, and I were the delivery drivers, we were also the sorters. So Saturday was the sorting day. and there was a lot fewer units, but we would sort all day Saturday. I mean, until it was done. So it could be nighttime, could be dark out, all day Saturday, just so we could deliver the next week. And I was reminiscing a little bit. It's like, hey, we can work normal days, normal shifts, if you will, and not have to worry about that as much. And it's a really nice way to be. And I think that's another big thing I like too. And so, but this is the sorting area. I've been rambling quite a bit because there's a lot that goes on here, and we really we're thankful for our groups, but we're always happy to bring a service that we can make efficient, and they wouldn't have to worry about on site. I laugh because I remember one of our group leaders when I was delivering, and she was like, "Oh, having all these labeled and ready," and it's just so amazing because she described her last fundraising experience as a cookie-tastrophe. And I don't even know whose cookies they were. But whatever the case, that's her only impression of that fundraiser was how horrible it was to get it organized when pallets of product showed up and get it to the kids. And so if we can make that path as smooth as we can, that's just an important part of what we offer in our service. So otherwise, hopefully everybody had an amazing Thanksgiving. We'll give a shout out there. And really, let's see. Yeah. Weeks are flying by. Christmas is coming fast, I suppose, but we're eager to continue delivering, and we're just thankful for all of our group partners out there. And so we'll leave you to it, and we'll talk to you again next week. Thanks again.